So anyway, I had to use the bathroom. I was in KU. Went to use the bathroom at the University of Dayton, and because now that we're on DAT-V, Dayton's local TV station, that other people who aren't part of UD might be watching this. So I just want to lay some context on you. Anyway, went to KU, and there's a sign on the bathroom, and it says cell phones are not permitted in this bathroom.
Wait a second. So when I go to the bathroom, I can't be talking on my cell phone while I'm doing my business?
No. What's the deal with that? Well, what do you think of this, Brendan? Do you think it's a good idea or a bad idea?
Well, I just don't understand it. I mean, why try to enforce something like that? And how are you going to enforce something like that?
Maybe there's bathroom monitors that come in and they like bang on the doors, and if they hear you talking, what if you're just talking to yourself though?
I do that all the time.
Like you could just go
with
into the bathroom.
With my Bluetooth headset, I just talk to myself all the time with a Bluetooth.
You have a Bluetooth headset? Really? Really?
Just for when I'm in the car.
All right.
The bathroom.
All right. But I don't know, like
maybe to enforce it, they should put video cameras in all the bathrooms.
Just right down in the stall.
Sure.
And then they'll be able to tell.
Yeah.
Yeah. It'll be like those red light cams that they have at like cell phone cams.
Danger. Yeah.
Yeah. And then they'll just write you up.
There you go. It'll just take a picture of your license plate.
Do you think this is a good idea if to start, like, is it poor etiquette to be talking on your cell phone in the bathroom?
You know, it might be.
If you're by yourself, that's one thing.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Some other guys might get stage fright.
It also depends on who you're talking to. Like, some people, when I talk to them on the phone, it's mostly just me being like, yeah, oh. And, and they're doing all the time.
That kind of conversation would work.
Yeah.
Patrick, you know Stewart Field where they play all the intramural sports?
Oh, yeah.
SGA is thinking about turfing Stewart Field. What do you think about that?
You mean like the carpeted concrete tear your ACL turf, or that high tech with the little plastic blades of grass?
I think they want to do the nicer.
Kind of. Isn't the soccer field turf?
Sort of. The soccer field's more of like a hybrid.
Well,
so they have to cut it.
It would definitely be less muddy.
Yeah.
Would it be less muddy? I guess it would be. Isn't the problem that it used to be a baseball field, and so it's all clay, right? And we don't get a lot of drainage.
There's no drainage at all. So the field starts out nice, but as soon as you get that first rain and they play intramural sports, it's muddy for the rest of the season.
So here's my question: is that part of the fun of Stewart Field? Because I'll be honest, it's like muddy and gross and disgusting, but it's awesome.
All right.
And it's like a badge of honor to get back from a game and you're just like covered in mud.
Very true. But coming from someone who's been injured playing intramural sports, from the condition of the field, I would rather have a nice field to play on.
What was your injury?
Hyperextended my knee.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It was because of the field?
Well, it was kind of a reoccurring injury, but I'll blame it on the field this time.
Sure. Whatever.
But right before I did it,
sleep at night.
Right before I did it, I had this beautiful cross right off someone's head into the goal. They didn't head it. I hit it off of their head into the goal.
Off of your teammate?
Yeah,
or
my
someone
teammate.
else's teammate?
Yeah.
Well, I think it's a great idea for the right price.
It's going to be expensive.
Aren't those turf fields kind of expensive?
Yeah, they're very expensive.
Well,
are you willing to pay for it? I mean, as if you were a student.
The whole thing?
No, not the whole thing. Not the whole thing.
Are you killing me?
If we want to provide more things, it's going to come out of tuition. So that's where.
Or they could fundraise.
They could.
Yeah.
They could.
Fundraising, that's a possibility. So, Facebook is going to get a voice chat feature. They added the regular chat a little while ago. It was like a year or two ago. And now they're going to voice chat. Brendan, are you excited about this?
No, I'm not really excited about this at all.
Why not?
Well, Facebook for me serves a purpose. It helps me to keep in touch with old friends and find new friends and look at pictures of people I'm stalking currently. But
so you don't want to talk to those people that you're stalking?
Well, the problem is if anyone I want to talk to is on Gmail or Skype, like these other tools have been around forever that they're so ingrained in what I do that why try something new?
Yeah, I don't know. It does seem kind of. I don't really like the Facebook chat. It doesn't seem very well done. It's very unreliable.
Yeah.
Like a lot. I used it when it first came out, and it kept saying like your chat was not received. Your chat was not received, and it's like Gmail is so much better.
It almost seems like Facebook is just trying to throw out new stuff just to throw out new stuff.
And they're kind of late to the party too.
Yeah.
I mean, we got lots of voice chatting stuff. Like we're voice chatting right now over
We are.
just in person.
Over airwaves.
Yeah. We're using this application called
Called a vocal.
yeah.
Vocal cords.
Yeah. And ears. Don't forget about the ears.
Yes.
That's an important
too.
part.
But Facebook actually just became profitable. It's been
around since what, 2004?
Yeah.
So that's 5 years.
Yeah. The reason it became profitable is because they hit 300 million users. There are more people on Facebook than in all the United States.
Wow.
It's like a whole country.
The United States of Facebook.
Of Facebook, yeah.
Yeah. Wow. That's crazy.
It's crazy.
Remember
that
when it first started?
Yeah,
And
like only a few schools were on it.
Yeah, it was great. And it was only college students.
Yeah.
And
you didn't
then
have all these creepy people on
it was
there.
Great. I miss that.
Yeah.
So they should like have a new Facebook for just cool people. Like we're young.
Or
not your
the
parents.
Phoenix of Facebook.
Not
it
your
like
parents.
burns
yeah,
down and gets reborn.
Let's burn. We're gonna burn this mother down.
Patrick, did you watch the MTV Video Music Awards?
Yeah.
What happened?
I don't
What was
know.
Kanye doing?
Okay, first of all, I was just so bad, and he's done it before. And I just want to say something. Remember when Kanye was so cool? Like College Dropout and that first-person music video
All
going
Falls
through the
Down?
airport
Oh,
with that girl who was gorgeous. And then the one before that where he was like, because didn't he like break his jaw or something?
Yeah,
What was the
he
story
destroyed
about that?
in a car crash. He just destroyed his jaw, and so he had to get it reconstructed. And after that, he came out with Through the Wire. Was it Through the Wire? Yeah, Through the Wire, and it was his first like introduction into hip hop and stuff.
And they had this music video where it was like photos, but they were like
that was real
video.
Cool.
It was great.
Yeah.
And he was always like so innovative and
You know,
interesting.
Kanye has always been my dog. I've always
All right,
even
come on.
through all the
Are you kidding
arrogance
me?
and assholeness, I've still been like, you know what?
You can't
yes,
say that on TV.
Yes, he's arrogant. Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, he's arrogant and kind of a bad person sometimes, but I think forgiveness is what this is all about. And he still makes good music. He needs to work on his personality and stuff, but
Does he still make good music? I guess
You know-
Love Lockdown was okay.
yeah.
I don't know.
Did he write that, or did the Fray write that, or did the Fray rip that off?
No. The Fray covered him.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right. I like the Fray version better.
Yeah,
It's good.
I think Kanye has to go away today.
Oh, you like rhyming, don't you?
Hey,
Well,
Kanye.
I'm gonna give him
maybe
another
I'll take
chance.
over.
I'm gonna
I'll
give him
take
another.
over.
It
How
was-
many? He's had a million chances already. Come on, Kanye. He needs to learn some manners.
7 times 70,
Did
my
you
brother.
see him on Leno? On
Yeah.
the first Leno, when Leno asked, "What would your mother think?" and he was like totally speechless.
Pretty
I don't know if
intense.
that was pretty intense for
It
Leno.
was intense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Leno.
Probably helped him in the ratings, though.
Probably. So what's the deal with vampires? They are everywhere. Like,
Well-
first there's Twilight, and then there's like that blood show. What's it called? True Blood. And there's like a bunch of movies coming out.
Vampire Diaries is out.
And there's like, what's going on with vampires? Why did this become so
I think-
in vogue?
Well, I think Twilight really sort of introduced it. Like, even before Twilight, I think the True Blood thing was going on. And that's a popular show. But I think Twilight
It's got
really,
Anna Paquin.
really just hit the masses.
I love Anna Paquin. She's
She's
great.
not in Twilight.
Yeah, she is.
She's in
No,
True
she's
Blood.
in True Blood. Well, whatever.
Well, we
whatever.
were talking about Twilight
I'm
here.
sorry.
Twilight just really hit the masses, and teeny boppers just went gaga over it.
Do you think it was paved, the way was paved by Harry Potter? It's like Harry Potter was like
Yeah.
Jackie Robinson, and like Twilight was like Willie Mays, you know? It's
I
like
think
sort of
that's
the
a
next,
good analogy there.
you know?
But I think also with vampires, it sort of romanticizes the idea of immortality and being a vampire, and I think that's why people like it.
I think it's more like the forbiddenness of it, you know? Isn't it like all about forbidden love or something? I don't know. And it's vampires and zombies. Zombies are big too.
Oh, well, zombies is like a catch-all. Like
Yeah.
everyone makes a zombie movie like twice
I
a
guess that's
year,
true.
and like how many zombie movies are there?
Best zombie movie,
Millions.
Shaun of the Dead. Hilarious.
I have not seen it.
It is unbelievable. Maybe the best movie
Yeah.
in the last 10 years. It's really
Okay.
good. It's really good. So now we introduce our band, right?
Well, we would, but
We don't have a band.
we don't have a band.
We can't afford one. Or what happened?
Well, we could afford one and they sort of took the money and ran. So, what are you going to do about it? So, we don't have a band.
All right. Well, I guess we'll just go to a commercial break then, right?
Yeah, let's take a break.
Okay.